y'all, Cherie here with Not Sure What's Cooking. Well, today I am going to show you how to make authentic Louisiana crawfish boil. All my family's from Louisiana. They're all Cajuns. My brother, me, are the only ones that are native Texans, but everybody else was born in Louisiana. So I'm going to show you how to make this. It's so simple, easy, and it is so delicious. All right, well, let's get started here. Get you a big pot like this, and you're going to fill it up to about right here, okay? A little over a half, but not quite 3/4. Okay, and get that water boiling. All right, now you're going to get some crawfish seasoning. It doesn't have to be this, just any kind. I like this. This tastes really good. All right, and that's what my family used too. All right, so you're going to get 2/3 of a cup, and then you're going to throw that in there. Now, this recipe is for 2 pounds of crawfish because that's all I have. But anyway, so I'm kind of testing the seasoning to make sure that there's enough in there. But anyway, go ahead and do that. Then give some Creole. And then we're going to put probably like maybe a half of a tablespoon of this in there. All right, after you get that done, now get 2 stalks of celery. That's what I'm going to start off with. I'm probably just going to use this. And then we're going to cut this in little slices. All right, and you see how little I cut them. All right, so just go ahead and throw that in that hot boiling water. Now we're going to get some red potatoes. And I had some little brown ones too, or golden, whatever you call them. But anyway, I'm going to cut these in half. And this isn't all I'm using. I've got quite a few over there. So probably about 12 potatoes, the little babies. All right, now wash those. I forgot to tell y'all to do that, but y'all know that. But anyway, wash those little babies really good. And then you're going to just cut them in halves. And just cut off all the nasty stuffs on them. All right, and then you just throw those little babies in there with that celery. And keep that stuff just a boiling here. Let me know in the comments below if you've ever had a crawfish boil. All right, now we're going to get 2 bay leaves. And we're going to take those leaves and throw them in that water too, in that crawfish seasoning is what I mean. Now we're going to get some garlic. I buy them and then I buy them like pre-packaged like this and then just freeze them. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 9 of them in here, and we're just going to throw those in there. I don't know if y'all have seen my video on how to keep lemons fresh, putting them in water, but there is a video where where you could see to keep them fresh, because sometimes my lemons go real bad. So anyway, I've been doing this for a long time. These lemons are over 2 months old, and they're in water, in the icebox, or fridge, whatever, and they're still good. So what we're going to do is we're going to take these lemons and we're going to cut them in slices. All right, and then just cut them in slices like that. All right, and see, look, those lemons are still really good. So that's just a way for you to be able to keep lemons for a long time without them going bad. But anyway, check out my video about it. Now we're going to take these and we're going to throw them in the pots. All right, now get some corn on the cob. You could cut them in half if you want to, But my husband and I both like them, you know, cut in half like this. But then you could cut those in half. Make sense? Hope so. But anyway, I'm gonna use just 8 of them. Throw those little babies in there. All right, now I'm gonna put a little bit of salt in there. You don't have to put much, but I'm a salt hound, so I'm gonna put, I don't know, maybe a teaspoon or maybe more. But you just put to your taste. All right, go ahead and get you an onion. And this is a yellow onion. So go ahead and cut it up in slices like this. You could use any kind of onion. It really doesn't matter. All right, and then take those onions, slices, and then just throw those in there. Some Cajun style smoked sausage. I like Zatarain's. I think it has a really good taste to it. And go ahead and cut them up in pieces like that, both lengths, and then we're gonna throw that in there. All right, after you got that sausage all mixed up, I am going to take a taste of the water, the seasoning water, and see if it's seasoned good enough. Tastes really good, but I think I'm going to add a little bit more Creole. Then I'm going to add some more salt. And like I said, the salt is to your taste. I try not to salt things really salty because my husband doesn't like it, but I like a lot of salt. All right, stir that up. Now we're going to let this boil for about 5 to 8 minutes. All right, now you're going to take some butter and make sure that it's real butter. I use the Irish butter because it just has such a rich flavor to it. And you're going to take half of a stick of butter and then just throw it in there. Now, this is 2 pounds of crawfish, whole crawfish. And they've all been washed and everything. So what we're going to do is we're going to throw this whole bag in there. Now this is very important because you don't want to overcook these. Whenever they turn a bright red, then they're done, because if you overcook them, they're going to be tough. All right, let's get those in there. Then put the lid on it, and it's probably going to cook for boil for maybe 5 minutes. But after about 2 or 3 minutes, go ahead and check them and stir them up good. All right, y'all see how red they are? I know they were kind of like an orange color whenever I put them in there, but these are red. Well, reddish orange, I guess you can say. But anyway, go ahead and turn the heat off. Now what I'm going to do is take this off the fire, put the lid back on, and then just scoot it over and let it simmer for just a little bit. Y'all look at that. I mean, it is so delicious. Look at this. Oh my gosh, just all the different stuff in it. Oh, wow. All right, look at here. I am ready to eat. Yummy, yummy. I wish y'all could smell this. It smells so good. But I'm going to tell you, normally you would throw it outside on a table on newspaper and just have at it, everyone. But it's too hot out there, and I'm not going to do that. So I just put it in a plate right here, And I'm going to tell you, I've got to go because my mouth is watering for this. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. And please give me a thumbs up. I sure would appreciate it. And until next time, be blessed and safe. Bye, y'all.